I am here with Nikhil from Pre-Condo. Fantastic to see you. Doesn't really need an introduction. One of the biggest ambassadors of the curated product, whether it's Accra, a temple, the plant. Talk us through a little bit about from the moment you came into the gallery and what you were looking at before we got to that end result.
Well, I guess it was to my surprise when we were running online leads and everyone was coming in, and apparently 1,200 square foot was just too small. A lot of people are looking for 1,500 square foot. They just want some real space. Pantries, like separate laundry rooms, big bedrooms. They want every room to have their own ensuite. All these type of things, you just need bigger space. So they gave me 2 designs which were phenomenal. My client jumped at one of them, and here we are.
Yeah, and I think we had the Curated designs and the Austin Birch designs and the Nikhil designs.
I mean, I always have a little bit of a twist to it, right?
And I think and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we ended up the end result was exactly what your buyer was looking for, and kind of fit for purpose floor plan, as you said. And I can't recall, the demographic of your buyer, were they an end user or was it a temporary base when they're in their city?
They're definitely end users looking for these larger products. I find the investor market is slowing down a lot in this market, and people are thinking about long terms. They're looking for their homes and they don't really want to move again because obviously transaction volume has slowed down in this market.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, it'd be remiss of me not to speak to this. The elephant in the room has to be the market conditions we're navigating, and discounts are prevalent. So I think, we're catering from a curated point of view that we're offering these fantastic floor plan changes, which are 6-figure plus design costs and engineer costs to do these changes. But we're also offering the value add on the price side.
When you want a more boutique building with less units and larger space, the average cost per square foot is anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500 a square foot. This particular building, you're in between the $1,300 and $1,500 per square foot range. You're getting the quality of a boutique building. You're not going to be in a high-rise building, but you're getting the cost of one of those high-rise buildings that nobody really wants. So in my opinion, it's the best of both worlds. You're saving on cost and you're getting the boutique style. I'm really surprised that there's still some units left, to be honest with you.
In terms of, for your client, obviously the custom floor plan was a huge thing. That was probably the main selling point. But to get them here, is it the location? Is it access to the GO train? What was the main things for your buyer?
Actually, those were all factors that help, but the main thing was actually the reputation that Curated has. He asked me who the builder was and said he would do his own research on the builder, along with my other clients as well too, and they reached back out to me saying they've done their homework. They do actually like the history of this builder. If you look at Curated's past project, the plant, it is still selling at roughly 1,200-ish a square foot, even in this market. So the biggest takeaway, yes, the amenities help, but it was the builder. That's what brought them in.
Definitely, and I've had 3 different people this week mention the plant in particularly as a reference point from a past project for those who are viewing and aren't familiar with it, and the resale value figures you're seeing in that.
Well, absolutely. I think what Curated does is that they find these perfect areas, not master plan communities, but boutique areas where there's demand, and they build quality. So no matter what market we're in, everyone still needs a home and people want quality. 9 out of 10 condos in this market don't really have the quality that a lot of people look for. 1 out of 10 do, and that's why they sell under 10 days, and Curated is definitely in that category.
Amazing. Well, look, me and you could talk all day, and we will off camera. Final thing, 3 main selling points to put you on the spot for Temple in Accra. Why to buy a Temple in Accra?
Protected lake views. You're basically living in the Ritz-Carlton, and rooftop amenities.
I like that. Right, I like that reference. Okay, Nikhil, fantastic to see you.
Thank you.
Look forward to the next catch-up.
Great.